Rolls-Royce makes the most luxurious cars in the world, and the richest people dream of owning one. But surprisingly, this legendary brand was started by a boy whose childhood was spent in extreme poverty and child labor. The story begins in 1863, when Henry Royce was born in a small village in England. At age 4, his father's business collapsed, and the family was left on the streets. Things got worse when Royce lost his father at age 9. His mother started working as a maid, and young Royce began delivering newspapers to survive. His future looked completely dark, but at the age of 14, everything changed. One of his aunts saw potential in him and got him an apprenticeship at the Great Northern Railway Company. For the next 3 years, Royce worked tirelessly. He studied books, worked in factories, and learned carpentry, maths, and electronics. By 17, he was a skilled mechanic. At 21, he joined Maxim Western as an engineer, but the company was close to shutting down due to financial troubles. Royce had the option to join other companies, but he decided to start his own electrical engineering business instead. With just £20 in savings, he opened F.H. Royce and Company in Manchester and partnered with his friend Ernest Claremont. In the beginning, Royce repaired sewing machines and electrical fittings, anything to survive. But soon, he noticed the rising demand for electrical lighting, so he shifted to manufacturing arc lamps, bulb holders, and doorbells. The business took off, and by 1900, sales crossed £20,000. At age 38, Royce had a family and plans for a bigger factory. But suddenly, things changed again. 1901, German and American companies entered the British market. Prices dropped, and Royce's business began collapsing. His health also deteriorated. A doctor advised him to take fresh air and suggested buying a car so he could travel without physical strain. Royce bought a French car named Decauville, but the car was noisy, brakes were weak, and it overheated. Being a perfectionist, Royce couldn't tolerate it. What began as minor adjustments soon turned into a full redesign. The modified version was far superior to the original, and this gave Royce confidence. He could build his own car. He formed a small team and designed a 10-horsepower 2-cylinder car that was quiet, light, durable, and reliable. On the 1st of April 1904, the car was road-tested and successfully ran 50 kilometers without problems. He built 2 more improved versions, but although he could build world-class cars, he had no way to sell them on a large scale. That's when the second hero enters, Charles Rolls, a passionate motorist and luxury car dealer. Rolls saw Royce's cars at an exhibition and was immediately impressed. He told his partner, "I have found the world's greatest engineer." Rolls and Royce agreed to launch a joint venture. The cars would be built by Royce and sold by Rolls under one name, Rolls-Royce. In March 1906, Rolls-Royce Limited officially began. They introduced 4 models, 10, 15, 20, and 30 horsepower. Rolls believed that the best marketing strategy was racing, so Rolls-Royce cars entered major tournaments like Isle of Man and Tourist Trophy and won. The brand became known for performance, durability, and class, but the company's biggest success was still to come. At the end of 1906, a new model was launched, a 40 to 50 horsepower, 6-cylinder car with a silver body, silent and smooth like a ghost. They named it Silver Ghost. To prove its quality, Rolls-Royce organized a 24,000-kilometer endurance test, where the car ran day and night for 2.5 months without a single problem. In another demonstration, they balanced a coin on the bonnet while the engine was running, and it didn't fall. The message was clear. The car was unbelievably smooth. Silver Ghost became the favorite of kings, queens, and industry leaders. The partnership of Rolls and Royce was a masterstroke, but tragedy struck soon. On 12th of July 1910, Charles Rolls died in a plane crash, becoming the first person in Britain to die in an aviation accident. The company was shaken, and soon another blow came. Henry Royce himself, who was diagnosed with bowel cancer and given only 3 months to live. But after surgery and rest, Royce miraculously recovered. He returned to work and improved the Silver Ghost even further. During this time, Rolls-Royce introduced another iconic feature, the Spirit of Ecstasy mascot, designed to represent grace, freedom, and speed. Sales soared, and by 1913, the company earned over £90,000 and planned international expansion. But then came the event that almost destroyed Rolls-Royce, World War I. War crashed the economy, luxury car sales collapsed, and employees had to be fired. Everyone thought the company would shut down, but Rolls-Royce adapted. They modified the Silver Ghost into armored cars with guns and 8mm thick steel. These vehicles were used in deserts, spy missions, and rescue operations. Many were turned into war ambulances, saving thousands of lives. Rolls-Royce cars were even used by top military officers and diplomats. While working with the military, the company saw a new opportunity: airplane engines. Britain depended on French engines and urgently needed a British supplier. Royce learned aero engine design himself and launched the Eagle engine in 1915, lighter, more reliable, and more efficient than any competitor. By year-end, the British Air Force ordered 500 engines. Rolls-Royce then launched Hawk, Falcon, and Condor engines, giving Britain a huge advantage and contributing to victory in the war. Even today, Rolls-Royce engines power thousands of aircraft worldwide. After World War I, Rolls-Royce built both cars and aircraft engines. They released a smaller car called 20, but rising competition forced them to launch a bold new model, the Phantom, which restored their dominance. In 1931, Rolls-Royce acquired Bentley and created the legendary Bentley 3.5-liter. But Henry Royce never got to see it. He passed away in April 1933 at age 70. Since then, Rolls-Royce has seen both success and crisis. Iconic cars like Phantom 3, Silver Shadow, and Ghost were launched. But in the 1960s, financial troubles split the company into two divisions: cars and aviation. Today, Rolls-Royce Motor Cars is owned by BMW. Yet even now, a Rolls-Royce remains the greatest symbol of luxury, a masterpiece that reflects the perfection of Henry Royce.